I'm Don,
I'm Royce Peterman.
and we're the Blue Collar Boys. Come join us in the Break Room Studios. Welcome, everybody, to the first ever podcast of the Blue Collar Boys. I'm Don,
I'm Royce.
and we are here in the studio.
Yep.
This is an introduction to our podcast. Give it over to Roy. Roy, take us into it. What are we here for?
Yeah, we're about the American workforce and all types of jobs, and we want to help be everybody else's voice. We got our own opinions.
Sometimes those opinions might not align.
They might not align, but our hearts are in the spot for the American worker, and
Because that's what we are.
that's what we are.
Straight up.
That's what we're all about. We want to do the best by ourselves and for you guys. You guys don't have enough voices out there to be heard, and we're here to help.
And we're not all technical here. We're sitting actually in the tool room of my little home shop, because that's what we're in the both Royce and myself are in the transportation industry. We do stuff at home for ourselves, for our friends. I think anymore we do a lot more for our friends than we do anything else, which is cool. We both of us enjoy doing that. We enjoy the work. I fix old tractors. I fixed a ton of them. I know Royce has done the same.
Done a lot of it.
I started out as a mechanic. Like I said, I still am on my off time, so to speak, or my time when I'm not working. But I've, through a series of events, I transitioned from mechanic to parts guy. I did outside sales for a while. I did back counter first, actually, and then I did outside sales for a while. And then I worked my way up through counterman to top counterman, and now I'm parts manager. So, Roy, how did you get broke into this gig?
Actually, you want to go way back. Don and I we went to college for diesel truck repair and automotive repair. Don went to his company, and I went to a different dealership. I've got a total of almost 28 years in the field of wrenching. I've worked dealer level at two different sub levels of that. I've done one that was a family-owned dealership, and then they transitioned over to a corporate dealership. I've done private sector with roadside repair. That has its own ups and downs in it. I've done fleet repair, and now I've got almost 8 years into municipal trucking and equipment repair, and that's kind of where I want to retire out of, to be honest with you.
I'd like to retire right now if I could.
yeah, for sure.
Just to mention too, we should mention that we're blue collar workers, but that's what we grew up as. Your dad was a blue collar worker.
Yeah, he
was. As was my dad. We've done everything in my family, from farming to mechanical work to road building to cutting firewood to whatever. And that's how we grew. We didn't grow up as a business suit and tie. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because let's face it, the world needs those type of people too, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what we did. That's not how we grew up. That's not how we were raised. Maybe that's why you and I get along so good and been friends for so many years.
It must be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Similar background. We've done a little bit of farming here and there growing up. Not a lot. A lot of firewood cutting. Done a lot of work on other people's vehicles, lawnmowers, tractors. Even now, still, I do that on my own on the side, because, sometimes just you need to make a little extra money if you want to have a little something extra nice. So
everybody got to have a side gig.
Yeah. And then I've ran equipment, drove dump truck on the side. I've got a Class A CDL. They even put me to work driving sometimes at my municipality job. The way I'm looking at things right now, and I'm sure Don is on board with this, we live in a more depressed area of northern Michigan. Everybody up here, we have to rely on our knowledge of work and our own two hands to even do our own home repairs, vehicle repairs. I mean, it's property management.
So I was looking at upgrading to a on-demand hot water heater in my house, and I've been looking. I've looked at Lowe's, I've looked at Home Depot, I've looked at Menards, I've looked online. Trying to find the right choice. Right.
Yep.
Number one, the electric hot water heater that we have is still working, but it's just too small. We run out of hot water, and the second thing is when you're at work, that hot water heater is sitting in your basement heating water. And they're in a soul home. It's costing money.
Absolutely.
So I was looking at, long story short, hey, maybe we do an upgrade. Number one, we're not running out of hot water. Number two, when we're all at work and the kids are at school, that thing's not sitting in the basement sucking on the electric meter, right?
Yeah.
So I was on Home Depot's website, and I'm sure everybody out there has been on Home Depot's website, but there's a spot where if you get into a product that Home Depot subcontracts out, you can put in your information and they will contact you. So if you buy a hot water heater, flooring, any kind of appliance that would require installation, you can fill out the little form online, and Home Depot obviously subcontracts that out, but their subcontractor will contact you and give you a quote. Hey, you buy this from Home Depot, we will install it for X amount of money. So I thought to myself, why not? I'll give it a try, just see what the price is. It's a no-hassle quote, right? There's no law saying you have to take it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So I filled out the stuff. The contractor called me, asked me a bunch of questions, and I answered yes to every one of his questions because they are true. Is there electricity near the installation site? Yes, it's within 5 feet. Is there a drain? Obviously, the hot water heater has condensation. It has to drain. Yes, it's 6 feet from the crock that is in my basement from the sump pump. It's right there. Is the water lines close? They're within 3 feet. It's going right behind the current installation. There is no problem installing this. This would be a cakewalk. The natural gas is right there. Everything is right there. They quoted me $6,000 to install a $1,000 hot water heater. There is nobody in our county that can afford that.
No.
Not to say that a union plumber doesn't deserve his wage. That's not what we're getting at. What I'm saying is that kind of price is not practical where we live.
Not at all.
So that's kind of some of the stuff we're going to touch on too as our channel or as this podcast continues on. Obviously, if you guys got any questions, comments, concern, hit us up. If we say something that's not factually correct,
yeah, call us out.
Call us out on it. That's the kind of stuff we want to discuss.
Yeah, and we will research it, and we will right our wrongs on our next podcast.
We're human. We make mistakes. We're
Absolutely.
not perfect. So, yeah, if we say something that is not right, feel free. We're not going to get in any kind of argument because, number one, that's not how we are. Number two, that doesn't solve anything. We're not here to argue with you. We just want to explain our side. Like I say, if you've got questions, comments, concerns, hit us up. We ain't scared. We'll talk to you about it. We'll bring all those to light. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going to get into, right? Anything else to add?
No, other than the fact that, work ain't done at 5 o'clock. You still got a whole bunch of stuff to do when you get home.
Especially when you're blue collar. So, yeah, that's going to be about what our podcast is about. We'll see you guys on the first podcast.
Yep, absolutely.